Yo, just a quick second to remind y'all, all the footage you're seeing now is recorded live on my Twitch. I stream every week. Come by, drop a follow, say hey. I'd love to see you there. Thanks. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Zenna. So last week, Battlefield 2042 decided to be dumb and not work. Basically, I couldn't connect to the servers for 4 days, so I took this opportunity to go back and experience some Battlefield 1 in 2023. This is not my first time playing Battlefield 1, but I haven't played the game in years before last week. Not to mention, I was originally on Xbox when the game came out, so there was a small learning curve getting adjusted to PC. Also, if you're curious about the 2042 issue, I made a separate video talking about what was going on. So continuing with BF1. Right away, as soon as I load into the game, the music at startup is magical. It sets the tone way better than the 2042 music, which is basically just random noises from a garbage disposal. BF1 nailed the atmosphere. Walking around in game takes you back in time to give you a glimpse as to what these soldiers went through over a century ago. Intense trench warfare, soldiers burning alive, literally getting mauled to death by a shovel. How about suffocating to death from gas unless you slap on your gas mask? Or the amazing war-torn locations all around the world. The maps in BF1 are so much better than BF 2042, it's actually laughable. Another nice detail in BF1 is you actually feel like you're fighting a war. You're running to the objective, you've got cavalry charging you, planes dropping bombs, and then you see it. The giant behemoth, ready to rain down hell on your team. It just adds another level of depth to the game that I really enjoy. It doesn't matter your class in BF1 or how you choose to play, you feel as if you're actually contributing to the overall objective. Playing your role as a medic, or maybe dropping ammo as support. There are many ways to help your team. Small things like working with your squad through squad orders, everything just feels more rewarding, basically. Keep in mind, this is coming from a player who prefers the setting of a modern Battlefield game, such as BF3 or BF4. With the drought we are currently going through right now in 2042, it just feels nice to play a game with plenty of content. Always playing on new maps or using new guns. They added a ton of weapons after I quit playing, originally back on the Xbox when it launched. So I came back to find all this new content and it was very welcoming. I felt like I used a new gun almost every game, and I played a lot of BF1 last week. I found the gunplay to be pretty satisfying, although most of my fun came from using the trench variants, which basically maximize your hipfire. I was running around like a maniac, shredding lobbies. I was loving it. I think I played BF1 for 8 or 9 hours on Friday's stream, and to think I didn't even touch the vehicles. I only enjoyed half the content. I'm missing out on tanks, planes, cavalry, even the behemoths. Pure content I didn't even touch this week because I was so obsessed with the infantry combat. Gameplay is pretty solid, although the movement is underwhelming. Small actions like standing up or mantling small walls felt quirky and oftentimes would be an inconvenience. I don't want apex movement like we have now in Battlefield 2042, but I don't want sluggish milsim movement. Maybe there is a nice middle ground for everyone to be happy. The server browser made finding games less of a chore. I could choose between Conquest, TDM, or basically any other mode. And I find it funny. I had no trouble finding games for a game that released in 2016. Compared to now with 2042, I'm struggling to find any games at all. Particularly games without bots. I really hope DICE can take a step back for their next title and really understand what made their game successful in the first place. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just make a better wheel. What does that look like? Functional input. Hit reg that doesn't lie to you with every engagement. 60 Hz servers. It's 2023, it's $1 billion company. Plenty of content at launch. This includes maps, guns, vehicles, in-game challenges. Please give me a reason to play the game. Something to grind, service stars, leaderboards, whatever. I don't care. I play this game sometimes 10 hours a day. I need stuff to do, please. I personally would love to see Destruction back in the next Battlefield title, but we'll see. We don't care about battle passes and seasons and all this corporate garbage you try to implement so your company can stay relevant. Here's $1 billion idea. Why don't you create a quality product and we, the community, will give you our money? Wow, crazy how that works. The FPS market is so stale right now, a solid, functioning Battlefield game would sell incredibly well, and I stand by that statement. That's all I have for y'all today. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed gathering these clips. Seriously, BF1 is a blast to play, even in 2023. Let me know if y'all want to see more BF1 content, or anything else for that matter. If you have any suggestions for the channel, let me know. I would greatly appreciate your feedback. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.
Get past up.
Objective. Sentry kit is available. Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
First aid, use it. That's first aid for you. Your wounds, I can fix them.